Hello and welcome to GoaCast, the official podcast of the Goafest. This year, the theme is adaptability. So far, we had some wonderful conversations with people from the world of advertising, media, branding, and they all gave their 2 cents about adaptability. But if you have to think about it, there's another person who knows a thing or two about adaptability, and that's an actor. So we thought, why not bring an actor on board and ask them about adaptability? And it is our absolute pleasure and honor to have Zeenat Aman ji here with us. Zeenat ji, thank you so much for taking out the time to join us on GoaCast.
Thank you, Aditya. I'm now going to give you my 2 cents worth.
Those are always welcome. They're worth much
Okay.
more perhaps than other guests, but we won't tell them that. Again, adaptability, possibly the name of the game for an actor, different roles, different characters. I mean, our mascot is a chameleon, and perhaps that's what you have to do. What, how do you look at adaptability? What can you tell all the other people who are here about adaptability?
Just go with the flow. Whether it's in your professional life, your personal life, go with the flow.
And things will come.
Yeah, no, things will happen. I don't know whether they will come or go, but this is a very well used phrase that change is constant.
Fair.
So in everybody's lives, change is constant. Nothing is the way it was 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
Whether it's in your personal or professional or
Any sphere
part
of your
any,
life,
yeah,
yeah.
any sphere of your life. So we have to learn to adapt. We have to, because that's part of life.
So, talking about your work as an actor, how do you sort of adapt yourself? Do you get into a mold? How do you get into the frame of mind for a
Absolutely.
particular role? Is that like also, can I say maybe adaptability is something of a value? It's something of a culture that you imbibe? Or is it something like acquired skill that you get on the way? At least from your perspective, from your career.
Now, from my perspective, of course, acting is a craft. And you do perform in various roles.
Yeah.
And yes, you use your skills to adapt to what is demanded of the character, whether it's conversations with the director or the writer or understanding what they expect from that character. And you adapt yourself to fit into what is their expectation
yeah.
or their vision of the character. It sometimes may not necessarily be what you might think you want it to be, but it's the nature of the job.
So I guess you have to be a team player in that case.
Absolutely. So you have to adapt to that. You can't fly solo on a film.
Oh, absolutely. Talking about, we're coming back to advertising since this is the advertising festival. We have seen some amazing screen grabs of the campaigns that you did. There's Air India, if I'm not mistaken. There's Lux back in the day. And of course, recently there was a Cred ad, which was brilliant, I thought. And you were brilliant in that. How do you think, from your perspective, how has advertising world changed? Do you remember how people approached you for those ads back in the day, and how has is the process become more formalized? Is it any improvement? Is it any better? I just want to.
Are you talking about the process?
Yeah, the process of
the process now is quite mad. I think the digital age, everybody is just moving so fast and they want an answer yesterday. From my personal experience, I know because my team receives so many collab offers in a day, and everybody wants their answer right here, right now. Now. Please let me know next 2 days for it. So it's pretty hectic. And of course, now I have a team.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't. It was just, everything was very laid back. People approached you directly. Because I was a model, I had access, to a lot of the ad agencies. So they had access to me.
Yeah.
So we would, go through that very laid back process. But the job is still the same. Sell the product.
I can vouch for the fact that she said, like, a lot of people approach her. As we are recording, there are a lot of people who are just vying for a moment of your time. So I guess we will honor their time. And thank you so much, Zeenat ji.
Thank
you so much for taking out the time. It is, as I said, it's an absolute pleasure and an honor to have you. And while you leave, I'm pretty sure there'll be like an audible gasp from all of us in the room, because we've been waiting with bated breath for you to walk in.
That's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
And that was our tiny conversation with Zeenat Aman, but I think we all got to see the idea of how does an actor approach adaptability. We'll have more conversations coming to you from this podium of GoaCast. And yeah, stay tuned.